Okay, we've got a full list here, Major League Baseball today. Let me get the banner up. Picks at the bottom. Let's go. All right, where are we going here? Your top 5 home runs today. Tizzle said, AB, you did good with the names. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I tried, man. Hey, and Brian, great job, buddy. I apologize I couldn't get the video up. I'm a dum-dum, but definitely want to make sure we get your picks. Okay. Kirk, AB crew, in the Midwest, weather is coming tonight, especially in Indiana area, thunderstorms and wind tonight. Be careful tonight, 70s today and going into the 30s by Friday morning. Kirk, great look. We'll go through weather in all of these games. But yeah, that's a great look for going into the weekend. Not only Major League Baseball, college baseball, all that's going to be affected. So, Kirk, excellent, man. Thank you for that. Okay. Here we go. Top 5. All right, where are you going? And look, this is absolutely interactive with everyone. Hey, and if you could hit the like button, that'd be huge right now. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen. All right, pull it down, hit like, the little thumbs up button, pop it back up. All right, chat will be right back there. I appreciate it. Huge, 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 huge. Okay. I won't ask you for anything else, I promise. All right, Shohei Ohtani, plus 160 to hit a home run. Logue said, what's up, crew? Baseball, baby. Indeed. All right. Shohei Ohtani plus 160 to hit a home run. Kyle Schwarber plus 200 to go yard. Pete Alonso of the Orioles, by the way, remind you, go check your lineups here. We've had some changes, and Albie brought up a good point. Definitely do need to highlight players that have moved teams. You remember Marcell Ozuna with the Braves? He's a Pirate now. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Pete Alonso of the Orioles plus 260. Juan Soto of the Mets plus 350. Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubs plus 380. Where are we going today? Okay. Everyone on earth is going to go Shohei Ohtani, right? He looked good in the World Baseball Classic. Looked all right. Ooh. Hey, and if you're going home run, it doesn't have to be on this list either. Like, you could drop in, like, ice right here, Junior Caminero plus 286, home run, boom. Yeah, so you don't have to pick from my 5. Like, drop those in. Kirk, you going Junior Caminero as well? Apparently, we should have had Junior Caminero on the list today. Hawk, dude, at 60 home runs last year, can't get on the list. Give me Cal. Yeah, I know. It's a tough day today. That's true. Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about that. No doubt. All right. Tizzle's going Roman, Anthony, and Hawk. It's good to see you, bro. It's real good to see you, man. Tizzle going Roman, Anthony. All right. I'm going Pete Crow. I'm all in on the Cubs today. Give me Pete Crow Armstrong plus 380. Jinxie, I forgot Ozuna's getting traded. He honestly was a dud last year, so it's all good, though. I know, right? Man, last year's Braves team was tough. That was tough to watch. when Acuna goes down, dude, it's brutal. Joseph, good morning, guys. How can Aaron Judge be banned his first day back at work? I know. Judge, what did he strike out 4 times last night? Oh, that was brutal, man. All right. So, okay. I'm going Pete Crow Armstrong. That's where I'm going today. Home run plus 380. All right. Now, let me see. We've got some videos that we haven't played in a long time. Let me see if this still works. Oh, that felt good. Oh, man. Nice. There we go. Okay. Zach, the like button turns into a baseball. Go smash a home run. Yes, it does. If you hit the like button, literally, it turns into a baseball. YouTube taking care of the crew today. All right, let's go. It's Zach. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah. Let's go. All right, let's go game by game here. Now, okay, real quick. Now, for anybody that's new, we usually will have historicals, hitter versus pitcher for each game. I could have put together of years past, but why? Right? We're just gonna let it play out. Let's get some data in. So give it a week and a half. We'll start getting all the fresh historicals for you. But if you want to go check those out, there are sites you could use. ESPN's tough. They can be a little slow to get the starting pitchers up. So that one can be brutal. Zach said, AB, my main man, what's up? So good to see you. All right, what do we have here? What do we have? All right, Pirates of the Mets. Sorry. Paul Skeens taking on Freddie Peralta, baby. This is a heck of a pitching matchup here. All right, Mets minus 122 on the money line at home, a total of 7. All right, so get adjusted to the bottom screen here, and you will see the weather of what we have Citi Field. Wind blowing straight out, 13.9 miles an hour. Hey, and shout out to covers.com. All right, for the weather right here, go visit them, give them support, covers.com, covers.com. And shout out to Big Ron Sims in the chat, getting us all set up on the weather. Simsy, thank you, man. You're huge, bro. You're huge. Thank you. So, yeah, give Cover some love. No doubt, man, with the weather and all that. Okay, so, yeah, Pirates of the Mets here. 13.9 miles an hour blowing out, 65 degrees, humidity 43%. So not much humidity there. Again, if you're looking at humidity and you wonder what it means, all right, every 10% increase in humidity above 55% results in roughly an additional 10 to 15 feet of carry. Okay, so what does that mean? I know there's a lot going on the screen right now. What does that mean? So humidity 43%. So it's not really helping you, obviously, but if you had humidity, say, at 65%, all right, ball's going to carry off the bat an additional 10 to 15 feet of carry, right? So when you have that in the air, we could go through the water molecules and the weight and all that. But for the most part, if you just want to skip right to the point that makes sense, all right, humidity, once you start getting above 55%, it helps you in terms of hitting because the ball's it's going to carry, those fly balls are going to carry an additional 10 to 15 feet. And you start getting 75%, 80%, 85% humidity, you're going to get a lot of carry. So if you're not big on weather, trust me, you will be by the end of summer. And I mean that in a good way because weather and Major League Baseball, they go hand in hand. But Paul Skeens, Freddie Peralta on the mound, both of these dudes can absolutely go. Paul Skeens was a stud. All right. What we saw in the World Baseball Classic. So it is what it is. Total of 7 on that one. Next up, White Sox. Here, I'll pull this full screen. White Sox at the Brewers. Brewers minus 186 on the money line. Total of 8. You are going to see totals all day today. 7 and 8, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. Be careful with totals. Baseball's all over the place. The first month of the year in Major League Baseball, all over the place. Which every sport is like that, right? It feels like every time that a new sport starts, it's a little difficult at first. We adjust, then we get good, dominate it, move on, right? So, yeah, be careful with totals. You're going to see just 7s and 8s all over the boards, a lot of flats, and that's fine. They're giving you a little bit of cushion on that as well. All right, so White Sox at the Brewers here, total of 8. What do we have? Wind, 15 miles an hour. You can see on the field there in the bottom left, blowing left to right, 47 degrees, humidity 73.91%. But again, you are going to be dealing with stadiums that have retractable roofs, et cetera, et cetera. So play into that as you will. Kirk, Yelich bomb. Christian, let's go. Johnny boy, like the O's today as well. Let's get it, man. Let me get the banner back up here. Okay. JC Strider out 3 weeks. Schwellenbach out for a while. Can't win, man. No kidding, right? Talk about the Braves. If Elder and Sale's the best arms, I feel like the Braves are cooked before opening day. It's going to be tough. Yeah. All right, so that's what we have. White Sox and the Brewers. Nationals and the Cubs. Cubs minus 232 on the money line. Total of 7. All right, we're at Wrigley. Wind blowing left to right in, 13.9 miles an hour, 47 degrees. Humidity 92.7%. Up there big. Today's going to be a wild day at Wrigley. All right. You have Cade Cavalli taking on Matthew Boyd on the mound. Big Tony said, whoops, coming in late. Big Tony, it's good to see you. Hey, make sure to give a like, subscribe, follow to Tony's new brand right there. You can see his logo, all of that. Tony, feel free, please, to drop in how and where we can find you for sure. And, yeah, buddy, I saw your email, too. Can't wait to have you back. Talking Major League Baseball, man, for sure. Kirk, Michael Bushbaum, feeling it? Yeah, I'm going Pete Rowe Armstrong, man. Right here. Ice, the natural rotation is gross. Joseph, go yard. Tony with the like button. Let's go. Hit that like button. I love it, man. All right. So, okay, yeah, 92% humidity out there at Wrigley. but again, pay attention to the wind. Twins and the Orioles. Orioles minus 143 on the money line. Pete Alonso making his Orioles debut. Total of 8. Weather-wise, what do we have? Camden Yards, 15 miles an hour, blowing out. 75 degrees, 41% humidity. That's a nice weather day right there. That's a real nice weather day. Twins, Orioles, no runs first inning. You feeling that? Hey, if anybody has no runs first innings as well, let me know. Kirk, Gunner Bomb, let's go. Joe Ryan can get it done. Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins, taking on Trevor Rogers there for the Orioles. Tigers at the Padres. Okay. Tigers minus 136 on the money line. Sorry. Excuse me. Total of 7. And that 7 might be generous. Look who's on the mound. Tariq Skubal and Nick Pivetta. These are 2 of the absolute best pitchers in Major League Baseball. Absolute studs. I'm surprised at total 7. I thought it might be 5. All right, Planet Petco Park in San Diego. What does the weather look like? Wind blowing left to right, 10 miles an hour, 71 degrees, 68% humidity. Not bad there. You get good weather. Right-handed or left-handed pull hitters. Yeah, that's your spot right there if you're looking for player props. Left-handed pull hitters be real good in the spot. Angels at the Astros. Ah, man. Dyken Park. I miss when it was, dude, Minute Maid. The juice box. All right, Astros minus 186 on the money line, total of 8. Angels throwing Jose Soriano. Astros with Hunter Brown on the mound. What do we have out there in Houston? Again, retractable roof. But 12-mile-an-hour winds, 85 degrees. Again, you're going to be inside. Humidity of 44%. So ice. It'll always be the juice box. Yeah, I know, right? Tizzle, Riley Green. There we go. All right. Good one here. All right, Red Sox and the Reds. Garrett Crochet on the mound. Take it on Andrew Abbott. Red Sox minus 156 on the money line. Total of 8. Yeah, so you have, I mean, just studs on the mound. Obviously, this is the best pitching day of the year, right? So player props right now can be a little difficult. I mean, baseball, even in the middle of the summer, it's difficult. But today, first day of the year, a little hard to go in full. Crochet, absolute monster. Abbott, he can go too. What's the weather in Cincinnati? Wind blowing right to left, 50 miles an hour. So right-handed pull hitters in this game, you'll be in a good spot. 81 degrees, 48% humidity. That's a nice day in Cincy. Make sure to check the times, too, because obviously these are day games. And you'll see the picks at the bottom. We're on the Red Sox on the money line here. We have the Cubs and the Dodgers. And then you can see it. We're also on the Brewers and the Red Sox money line, plus 150. Rays and the Cardinals. All right. I might look at this over. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like the Rays, especially on the road last year. All right. Rays minus 126 on the road, favorites. Total of 8. Drew Rasmussen on the mound for Tampa. Matthew Liberatore for the St. Louis Cardinals. Weather at Busch Stadium. Look at this. 17 miles an hour blowing out. I really might be on this over. 92 degrees, 33% humidity. Humidity is not working in our favor, but that's okay. 17 miles an hour, man. Tizzle, cards won't be good. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. But, hey, if there were ever a day to steal an over, it's today. At least in this. Yeah, Tampa, team total over, agreed. Tampa might put something up today. Yeah, so keep an eye on that under. It's going it's gonna drop to 7.5, maybe. I actually don't mind the over here. All right, Rangers and the Phillies. Phillies minus 156 on the money line. Total of 8. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for Texas. Christopher Sanchez on the mound for Philadelphia. God, these Just absolute monster pitchers. Okay, let me just say this. If you are betting Major League Baseball today, don't be surprised if you see some games that don't have a lot of runs. Just don't be surprised by that. Now, there are going to be some that have a lot, but for the most part, yeah. All right. So what's the weather we have here in Philly? Wind blowing straight out, 13.9 miles per hour, 75 degrees, humidity 40%. That's a great day of baseball. Great day. 4:15 Eastern. Solid. Diamondbacks to the Dodgers. Another all-star pitching matchup here. All right. Dodgers minus 267 on the money line at home. Total of 9. Zach Gallen throwing for Arizona, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound for Los Angeles, who is lights out. Look, this total's 9. Is anybody playing the under on this? Now, it's scary, especially with the Dodgers. Yeah, Whale, you going Dodgers minus 1.5? I feel you completely. And that's nothing against Arizona. Zach Gallen, clearly a stud. Yeah. It's going to be some early season leashes on some of these guys, though. Be cautious on pitcher props. 100% yes. 100% correct, man. Don, question. Which way should I attack this Twins game? First inning under half a run or full game under 8.5? Thanks. Hey, Don, good to see you, man. All right, let's pull it back up real quick. All right. Wind blowing out. Let's take a look at the question again. All right. Which way should I attack this Twins game? First inning under half a run or full game under 8.5? I'll tell you what, I would be concerned about the full game. What do you guys think? My vote goes to the first inning under half a run. So essentially the no run. Yeah. First game, I like no run first inning. I agree. I didn't see what the price was on that, but I agree on that. Because this weather, like this, there's a chance that the Twins and the Orioles could absolutely mash today. It's really nice out there. But that no run, yeah, I think you got the look. Kirk, no run. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Don, hey, great look, brother. I think that first one, man, I think you nailed it. Yeah, the first inning under. What we got next? All right, so Rangers and the Phillies, talked about that. Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Yeah. So what's the weather in Los Angeles? 8 miles an hour blowing out, 74 degrees, 38%. I mean, it's a litty day, right? It's always nice in Los Angeles. So there you go. Don, thank you. I'm putting that in with the Hornets tonight. Hey, good look. I like pairing that with the Hornets, man. Nice. Hey, and thank you, bro. That was a great question. All right, Guardians at the Mariners. Okay, so Mariners minus 193. Look at this. Mariners minus 193 on the money line against Cleveland. Cleveland with Tanner Bennett. Like, all right. Seattle's going to be pretty good this year. Duh, right? All right. Mariners minus 193. Total of 7. T-Mobile. You know how the stadium is. Blowing out 3.5 miles an hour. What I meant by that is that the weather conditions aren't going to be like anything that's going to like work huge in your favor of that, right? But it's nice. 50 degrees, 63% humidity. That's a nice day, man. Or a nice night. So 10 p.m. Eastern here. Yeah. I think I think I agree on the under. Both of these pitchers are flipping monsters, man. I don't want to fade. See, like, I'll be honest. I think the Mariners team total is the way to go. And I don't have that in front of me, but I think it's probably 3.5. I think that's the way that I'm going to go with that. Now, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern, so we'll have more data to work with, player props, stuff like that, right? I mean, just go through the list of these two teams. especially on the Mariners side. Now, here's the reason why I think the Mariners going to go off. Number one, they're the Mariners. That's what they do. They're good. But I think that whole handshake deal was way overblown, and like it's completely good now. And honestly, I think that that's something that probably got laughed at in a good way. And I think the Mariners are coming into this in a really good spot. You know what I mean? Like, I think that this team's probably coming into tonight feeling good. They were strong last year. Everybody's on the same page. Like, this team is built to win a title. And I think they come out and show it tonight. And I think they do it on like with their bats. Now, again, the problem is that both of these dudes can throw, but it might be a tough night for Cleveland. And Park's going to be going, man. Yeah, both strong closers as well. Yeah, that's a great point. Oh, man, it's nice to have this back. Yeah, it's day one, so it's like, all right, we're just doing some projecting of what we think, But yeah, like I honestly think that Seattle, they want to get that party started quick. Because Seattle is built like the most fun college baseball team. And I don't mean that like negatively and like, oh, the level below. No, like they are, hitting is contagious with them. It only takes a spark. Would Smokey Bear say that? Only you could prevent Seattle forest fires. Hey, Tanner, you might be dealing with a forest fire tonight. I think we just got kicked off of YouTube. Jose Ramirez loves to kill your bets. Dude's a nightmare, right? Hawk, it's going to be electric there. Electric, 100%. Like, I'm all in on Seattle. Seattle minus 193 is a good, like, if you want to parlay that, and Albie was talking about using cross sport parlays. If you wanted to use like a Seattle, Texas baseball, if you wanted to use a Seattle, Texas basketball, or the Mariners, Purdue, right? If you're looking at it that way. But honestly, for me, and again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll have plenty more Major League Baseball and basketball for tonight as well. I'm probably going to be all over the Mariners team total once we get all the full like bet information. All right, so that's baseball for today. 11 games, I believe I counted. So where do you sit, Aubie? Yeah, beautiful, good. Hey, Seattle with Purdue basketball. Thank you. Yeah, exactly what you were talking about yesterday. Aubie, Mariners have the coolest color scheme by. Oh yeah. They're the Mariners unis are so good, man. Those Griffey green ones. Oh my goodness, get out of town. All right, so that's Major League Baseball. So again, I'll bring it up. Home runs, where are you going today? Shohei Ohtani plus 160, Kyle Schwarber plus 200, Pete Alonso plus 260, Juan Soto plus 350, Pico Armstrong plus 380. All right, let's play a little grab bag. What do we